who didn't even know Charlie all around the world seem to be fighting harder for him, fighting harder for truth. And it is, in fact, thanks to people on the internet like Sam Parker, James Lee, Ian Carroll, Zeb Boykin, many others, that a video from September 10th has gone pretty viral, okay? So let's take a look at this. It's a video of course, Pastor Rob McCoy's son. His name is Mike McCoy. And you're going to see what he does, not in the seconds following Charlie getting shot, but in less than 1 second after Charlie gets shot.
Extraordinary. So this clip that Candace is talking about, guys, I'm trying to squeeze in to make the second video so that it can come out tonight because there's just a lot going on. And so I am back. So thank you guys for watching. By the way, guys, we're going to look at this Mike McCoy clip that everybody is talking about. Have some reactions. I have people getting in literal verbal fights, yelling matches over Candace Owens and what she's been talking about, what she's been doing. The reaction is insane. I have some tweets. People are mad at Candace Owens. And so at this point, like I said, Candace Owens is over the target. And we're going to get right into it, guys. Please don't forget. Please, guys, the videos, they are being suppressed, and I can tell that they are. And it's okay. God is good, right? Because we're going to push past the algorithm. This is why I have to squeeze in the second one today so we can move the algorithm. Please don't forget that the like and subscribe button and a notification bell. Thank you to everybody who is watching. Thank you to everybody who's commenting. If you want to hit the join, you can hit the join. Thank you. I come in gratitude always. Let's get right to the clip.
These are not seconds. Less than 1 second. You're going to watch what Michael McCoy does. First, let's hear his daddy's version of the events. Take it away, Pastor McCoy.
It is important to hear his dad, too, because people are talking about the dad, so, okay.
As a father, I want to protect my son. And I thought, I got a plan for you, son. He said, Dad, that's not Charlie's plan. And you know what? I'm looking at my son who's 24 years old. Justin's the CFO, chief financial officer, and Mikey's the chief of staff. And I'm watching, the minute Charlie was shot, he called me, says, Dad, Charlie's been shot in the neck. Please call every pastor and pray. I said, okay, son. He has wits about him. He was just directing. He had blood all over him. And
two things I want you to remember here. You may not have caught that, but he said, I was watching, and the minute Charlie got shot, he called, and Mikey McCoy says to his dad, Charlie's been shot, pray for him. He says the minute, maybe he's being a little hyperbolic. We're going to find out. I'd certainly like to find out. But he stops himself. He says, I was watching. Watching what exactly? What were you watching? I want to remember that. It's rubbing me the wrong way, and I'm going to tell you why that's rubbing me the wrong way in a little bit. But the bigger thing is that he says Mikey had blood all over him. Except Mikey did not have blood anywhere near him because Mikey was behind the tent when Charlie got shot. And Mikey, in less than a second, does something that I find to be quite strange. He puts his phone to his ear and he begins a conversation. So we're going to watch that clip in its entirety. Mark is going to bring it in. So we decided to slow this clip down, and we're going to watch this clip slow down so you can see that it is exactly 834 milliseconds from the time that you hear the shot. That is how long it takes for Mikey McCoy to put the phone to his ear. Now, why is that precise timing so important? Because there's no dialogue.
Guys, I'm going to beg you again, please hit the like and subscribe. Please hit the like and subscribe. They are going to probably come after people who have made videos about this. I'm sorry. I know when I could feel it because I didn't expect. You can see my like natural reaction. Yes, I am begging. Okay? Thank you so much.
Mikey didn't have time to dial. Okay? You can't dial and put your phone to an ear in 0.834 seconds. The next time that you're going to see Mikey McCoy, as we just showed you, is in just under 2.5 seconds on the other side of the tent. he's on a phone call. So we can track Mikey, but let's watch the clip again in milliseconds so you really grasp how quickly this transpires. So when this clip was brought, there we go, we're tracking that. Yeah, when the clip was brought to my attention, I obviously have a file, I have a big folder of files of every angle, and I decided to track Mikey from every angle available to see, like, maybe we just missed it, and he did at some point put that phone down, dial a number, speed dial, hold down one, I don't know. Maybe we missed it, because that seems automatic, right? 0.834, that seems pretty quick, and no, he doesn't do that. We even have him in front of Charlie's car. When Charlie is brought to the car, the waiting car rather, he is still on the phone. And I can show you the clip of that. Take a look at this. Don't worry, we'll slow it down for you. See him in the background with the backpack. It's Mikey McCoy, okay? So what are we to make of that? The only logical conclusion that I can come up with, and many others, because I've pressed, I said, play devil's advocate. I want you to advocate for Mikey McCoy. I want you to play lawyer, and you are representing your client, Mikey McCoy. What was he do? How did he do it this quickly? No one could win this game. The only logical conclusion that we come up with was that Mikey was already on a phone call at 12:23 p.m. By 12:23 p.m., he was already on a phone call. So I said, let's go back a little earlier in the footage and see if we can find when he actually maybe dials onto the phone. Maybe we can see him pick up the phone and begin a call before the shot takes off.
All right, let's see.
That we think could be that moment. And I can tell you that it is 1 minute and 45 seconds approximately before that shot goes off. And we can watch that here. You see Mikey's on his phone here. And you're going to see he pulls it up. And he starts to cover his ear again. Now, that could be unrelated. Again, we're taking a guess here. That's what made the most sense to us because we couldn't justify it in any other way. And I want to be clear, we're not here to make assumptions, okay?
Jerk, like the jerk that he does, and I hope you guys noticed it, but she's gonna keep replaying it.
Unrelated. Again, we're taking a guess here. That's what made the most sense to us because we couldn't justify it in any other way. And I want to be clear, we're not here to make assumptions, okay? And we wouldn't have to make any assumptions if Turning Point USA could just tell the truth. They could just be open and they could be honest about everything. Okay, I obviously went out to both Mikey McCoy and Andrew Colvett for a statement, asked those two questions. Hey, who were you on the phone with? What's going on here? No response. Weird. Because if that was me and I saw clips going viral and people were drawing conclusions from that clip, thinking that I was already on the phone, thinking that my reaction was weird, I would instantly hit back. I'd say, here's my call log.
All right, we know what we would all do. Hold on. I just want to watch again I keep playing this clip. I'm gonna get dinged for it. I just know it. I just want to watch the calmness of the walking away. You know what I mean? Like, just calmly walking away. Like, bro, like, all right, if dude is right here, let me just, hold on. I hate replaying this clip, but.
So when this clip was brought.
He walks away really slowly.
There we go. We're tracking that.
Like, and that's his homie. That's not some innocent bystander that's there. Like, apparently Michael McCoy, yeah, he's chief of staff. Like, he's just like, oh, you know, like, just like, oh, shoot, it happened. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. Like, let's not, like, come on. Like, I'm not even going to keep her. Oh, so this is Mikey. Oh, so we're still going on as though nothing has changed. It's Mikey McCoy, no change except for the part where Charlie was dropping the cause. Why haven't they carried that part of Charlie's legacy forward? All right, so this is Mike. Mikey's perfectly okay. Go ahead, Mikey.
Being at the office, being together, talking about the show, running the organization, doing the things that we used to do with Charlie is the only thing really bringing us the most comfort right now. And all of us will laugh because as we're talking and as we're planning events and doing things, we hear Charlie's voice in the back of our head. And I hear this all the time. It's like ingrained in me. Where, even for the memorial, when we were planning the memorial, we were going to do it at Desert Diamond Arena, which holds 20,000 people. And me, Erika, Elizabeth, we all look at each other and we're like, more. Charlie would be telling us, you need more people.
More. Charlie would be telling us, you need more people.
There's not enough people. And so we jumped over to Cardinals Stadium, and we, truthfully, at first we were like, we've never done an event this big. I don't think there's ever been an event that big in the conservative movement.
Nope.
So we said, you know what, we have a piece about it, so we'll just release it to the Lord, and we'll do everything that we can with our vessels to plan the best event we can logistically, but filling that room, we'll do the best promotional ability we can, but we'll open it up to you, Lord. And we did. And our geo-tracking team tracked 277,000 people that day.
Our geo-tracking team tracked 277,000 people that day.
And so just seeing what the Lord has used this tragedy for.
Tracked 277,000 people that day.
Right. And so it's like, that's what the Lord is using this. Let me tell you something. This is a tragedy, and God can make anything, that's for bad. God can make it good. We know that all things work for good in the name of the Lord. So here's the part. So we're going to use all of this tragedy, all of these lies, all of this moving right along, just forget Charlie Kirk type of feeling that I'm getting with this organization, and just to remind people to reject Christian Zionism at all points. I mean, that's just really what it is. I don't know. This little kid is quite young, and he's like a head staffer, and he's the son of Charlie Kirk's pastor. Let me tell you something. Politics and church infrastructure are a dirty game, and I am finding this out more and more every day, and it is TPUSA that's waking me up to this. This lady says that Candace Owens hates Erika and had a crush on Charlie Kirk. Let me see what she's saying here.
That I think is going to make your skin crawl. Plus, I have even more never before seen text messages from Charlie Kirk. Incredibly, Charlie Kirk did in fact know that turning point was going to be the death of him, and I have proof of that. He also knew that I was the only person who was going to step up to defend him after he was gone. That sounds crazy, but it's the truth. So let's get started. That I think is going to make
share those text messages. I have to go back and find them. But just my gosh, look at these people. They're just they are pissed, honey.
Had already begun assuming CEO duties before her husband's death, making executive calls, issuing orders, and sidelining the man who built the brand. The source claims she told Charlie's security detail to stand down, to refuse cooperation with law enforcement, and replace trusted staff with unfamiliar faces, now understood to have intelligence backgrounds. That single revelation blows this entire story wide open. Because if what we've been told is true, this wasn't an accident, it wasn't chaos, it was a hit.
On the ground the day that Charlie was shot, somebody who was in law enforcement. I remember my source telling me something about how they were trying to keep everybody very tight-lipped. And so I went back through our messages and I found this. So on September 27th, my source said, I can't talk about it yet. Admin is on high alert about leaks. Blank advised anyone leaking information about this case would receive heavy reprimand. And I said, I'm convinced this was a hit, dude. This Tyler Patsy thing stinks to high heaven. So everyone is being very tight-lipped. Oh, for sure, bro. Once I got on scene, I could tell something was very wrong. And I was thinking about our conversation. I was thinking about a couple other things he was talking about. And I remembered that one of the things he was also talking about was the fact that he verified with UVU officers at UVU campus, that Charlie's team wouldn't coordinate with them regarding security, which I thought was really weird. Now, I don't know the exact protocol with this. I don't know if this is a normal thing. Is it not weird that the guest security wouldn't coordinate with the officers on campus?
When the chaos hit, it was over in seconds. Charlie was gone. And the operation to extract his body, it wasn't chaotic. It was highly professional. carried out by men who almost appeared pleased as they peered down at his body.
I mean, seriously, we could do this all day. But I know he didn't quite say it was her who told him to stand down. They got that stand down order from somebody. So who, bro, if we are hearing all this stuff and there's people like leaking information, and I can't say whether it's true or not. Of course I can't. I just couldn't pretend like everything is I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Even if I was afraid, I'd be like, you're going to kill me. Like, because if she came out and said that, I mean, they might drop you anyway. The public would be like, oh my God, we got to say, you already know. Everybody would be like, oh my gosh, she was so honest. Everything. People would run and say, we have to save her. Whatever. I pray for her safety, though. I pray for her safety and for her kids' safety. Speaking of kids, just too much. Like, I forgot to share this with you guys. This is ridiculous to me. Nick Swarter has it, so I'm going to share it with you. Let me see. Nick Swarter, watch Charlie Kirk's young daughter sees a banner for her dad while pulling into TPUSA headquarters, and she reacts with joy. I see Daddy, Charlie Kirk. Let's hear the video.
Charlie's come street.
Here's the thing. I wonder how, like, she didn't look at the camera. Kids always look back at the camera. Okay, whatever. You know, so I'm playing it because they played it. Why do we even need, just like, just don't, I don't understand why people are releasing this. Like, I really just don't. Like, Charlie Kirk, like, I mean, I never called my dad Jacques. Like, whatever. Casey, just get out stop. Because I'm starting to feel like everything is fake. And I don't want to go there because, no, what happened to him really did happen. And I feel bad because I feel like in the last moments of his life, nobody was there to help him. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.